God as your life. Family, today is what's called Mother's Day. And I know that doesn't land the same for everybody. For those of you who have spent your life being there for other people, showing up, holding things together, even when you didn't have much left for yourself, this day is speaking to you. Because that kind of life can wear you down. And some of us walked in here already tired. Not from today, from carrying what life has been asking of us. Showing up when you don't feel like showing up. Handling what doesn't stop. And trying to keep everything from falling apart. And I'm not just speaking that from a distance. I've had my own moments too, where I had to keep moving when I didn't feel like I had anything left. But life doesn't pause. It keeps asking something of you whether you're ready or not. And this is the moment you ask, what do I do when stopping isn't an option? And the truth is, you've already been answering that question. Let me show you what this looks like. You're in the middle of your day and something needs your attention. A call you've been putting off, a text you haven't answered, an email you've been meaning to send, something sitting in front of you that just isn't going away. And you already know it's time to deal with it. So you stop waiting for the right feeling, you pick up the phone, you say what needs to be said, you handle what's in front of you, and then you move on to the next thing. You take the next step. That's how this works. And you've done this more times than you can count. You didn't always feel ready. You didn't always have the energy. You didn't have it all figured out, but you still moved. Now let me name that. That step, it isn't willpower. It isn't habit. It's not a feeling. It's God showing up as you. Because you're not here to prove life wrong. You're here to prove the God in you right. In the book of Isaiah, it says, "They that wait upon the Lord shall walk and not faint. They that wait upon the Lord shall walk and not faint." People hear that and think it means stop, like it's saying sit still. But that's not what it's saying. It doesn't mean do nothing, because that same verse says they shall walk. So whatever waiting means, it cannot mean stopping. It means you're still moving with God at work in your life. Because the same God that keeps you breathing and keeps you moving, even when you say you're empty, is the same God expressing as your life. And that's why the promise isn't that you won't walk. The promise is you won't faint while you walk. And once you see that, you stop waiting to be strong. You stop waiting until everything is clear. Right? You move now, carefully, honestly, step by step. Because strength doesn't come before the step. Strength meets you in the step. And if that's true for you, then it's been true for all of us. I was watching something the other day. The lake out there moving fast after a heavy rain. The current was rushing, and there were big rocks in the water. At first glance, it looked like the rocks were blocking the flow. But when you stood there long enough, you saw something different. The water didn't stop. It didn't argue with the rocks. It didn't wait for the path to be clear. It kept moving. around them, over them, through whatever space was available. And the current didn't lose its strength because something was in the way. It revealed its strength by how it kept moving. And standing there, it became clear. That's how life is moving in us. Not waiting for everything to be perfect, still pressing forward. And maybe, just maybe, what you've been calling barely making it has actually been the life in you refusing to stop moving. Let's face it, many of us walked into some moments thinking we were holding it all together, not realizing something deeper was moving as our life. The same way that water kept moving, kept responding, even through the rocks and over and around things, you showed up. You kept responding. You took the next step even when you didn't think you could. That wasn't you holding everything together. That was something greater in you moving you through the moment. So here's the question. Where in your life right now do you need to stop standing in the way and take the next step? Is it a situation in your life where something needs to be said? Something you've been putting off that isn't going away? A decision you've been circling? A place you've been giving everything you have to and telling yourself you'll get to you later? Is it something or someone you keep going back to even though you already know how it ends? You can already feel exactly where it is and what it is. And you don't need the whole plan, just the next step. And when you move, what you need will meet you there. So hear this and take it with you. Keep going, even if it's slower than you like, even if it doesn't look the way you expected, because something in your life has already proven you've never gotten the strength before the step. God has already always met you in the step. And here's why that matters. When you stop trying to carry and hold everything at once, you find yourself dealing with what's in front of you. And then you move on to the next thing. You don't carry everything anymore. You don't try to solve your whole life in one moment. You take what's in front of you and you keep on moving. That's how your life has been working, whether you realize it or not. So this isn't about becoming something new. It's about recognizing this. Every time you say, I don't have anything left, and you got up, you still got up, you still showed up, you still moved, that wasn't just you. That's God in you moving as you. So stop standing in the way and take the step. Not because you feel ready, but because the God in you already is. Thank you all, and God bless you.
You know, I was sitting there and hearing what you were talking about, and it reminds me of the lyrics of a country song. I'll paraphrase. If you're going through heck, keep on going. Don't look back. If you're scared, don't show it. You might get out before the devil even knows you're there. And everything you were saying, I'm like, wow, awesome. And now, more amazing music from the Peter Paulzak Quartet and our special vocalist, Maggie Bynum.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Grandma's Day. You can clap if you want to. It's a joyous day. y'all about my grandma. Grandma's hands clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands play the tambourine so well. Grandma's hands used to issue out a warning. She'd say, baby, don't you run so fast. Might fall on a piece of glass. Might be snakes there in the grass. Grandma's hands. Grandma's hands soothe the local unwed mother. Grandma's hands used to ache sometimes and swell. Grandma's hands used to lift her face and tell me, she'd say, baby, Grandma understands that you really love that man. Put yourself in Jesus' hands. Grandma's hands. Wow! Grandma's hands used to hand me a piece of candy. Grandma's hands picked me up each time I fell. Grandma's hands, oh, they really came in handy. She'd say, baby, don't you whip that boy. What you wanna spank him for? He done dropped no apple core, but I don't have Grandma anymore. If I get to heaven, I'll look for Grandma's hands. I miss Grandma's hands. I love Grandma's hands, yeah. Grandma's hands. Thank you.
Maggie Bynum, everyone, the Peter Prozac Quartet. Let's give them another hand. Oh, my God. Thank you. There you go, Dave. Well, we come to that time in our service where we open our hearts to give, and this is a time for us to show up, plant seeds so that we may harvest all that is in God. So I want you to get your gifts, your tithes, your offerings together. Send energy from your heart into that gift so that you are giving love to whatever it is that you are trying to bring forth. And if you're joining us online, get into this moment of giving and receiving. Allow yourself to plant seeds so you may reap a harvest. Now, I am going to ask you to say our offertory blessing together with energy. Did you guys forget? Let's try this again. Okay. All right. Now, I know I can do better than that. We are going to say our offertory blessing together with energy. Thank you. So let's go. Divine love, richly flowing through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for the blessings of this day. I am grateful for the blessings on the way.